Greetings, Taurians, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. And this is your reading for the month of May 2017. This is a general reading, so it's not everything in this reading is not going to resonate with everyone. However, you are going to find some points of interest, and it is my hope that you'll also find some points of clarity. Taurians, as you move into the month of May, you're going to be some concerns about your self-identity and self-improvement is certainly going to be an issue, a good, pleasant issue. I also see that there's going to be a full moon coming, and that full moon is going to happen for you, and it's going to bring some highlight to your house of relationships. So it could be romantic relationships or family. It's going to bring you to a place where you're going to either be a healer in the relationship, or you're going to feel very emotional about the relationship, and you might need some healing. I also see in the end of the month, around the 25th, there's a new moon, and that new moon is going to bring new beginnings, new ideas into your second house. Your second house is the house of earned income. So this is going to be a very good month for you to look at self-improvement, to look at relationships, and in addition, to end the month thinking about ways of making money, maybe using some of your creativity, maybe using some of your brilliant ideas that you've been holding on and that perhaps you have been denying, and now it's time for you to bring those ideas out. Let's move into our tarot reading. Once again, this is a reading for Taurians, a general reading, but I do see a lot of strong and beautiful energies happening for Taurians. For some of you Taurians, I do see an end to conflict. I do see where you were in a place of conflict. You were in a place where things were a little bit busy and a little bit hectic, and I see that this is ending. And part of it ending has to do with you creating the ending, or you participating in the ending. You're actually rising above it, and you're actually causing an end to conflict. I do want to tell you, Taurians, as you move forward in this month, don't expect that everybody's going to celebrate you. Everybody's not going to celebrate you. Everybody's not going to cheer you on. Don't expect that when you make changes in your life, everyone is not necessarily in agreement with those changes. For some of you Taurians, I do see an offer for either employment or a business offer. It appears as if you were waiting for some assistance to come, and that assistance did not come. But there is a business offer or an employment offer coming for you. I do see an end to your stress. I see that you were going through some stressful time, probably over money. But I also see where that's going to end, because the Wheel of Fortune, which is the favorite card, that Wheel of Fortune is bringing some good news to you, bringing some good stuff to you in the way of job offer or business offer. For some of you Taurians, I see love. I see a love relationship coming. I see a love relationship coming. And for some of you Taurians, I also see a very strong and very beautiful feminine energy. There's a feminine energy that has resources in the center of your spread, indicating that that could be you who I'm talking to. It also could be someone who's going to be able to be beneficial in your life. I do see for some of you Taurians, I see either you're going to have a baby or you're going to start a new creative endeavor. It depends on who you are, but the card indicates new life. And when there's new life, if you are not of the childbearing interest, or if you're not in that situation, then this card indicates then there's new creativity, new life that you have to participate and bring into the world. I do see that you need to take control. I see that you don't feel as if you have been the master of your destiny. You feel as if things are out of control, and that's not necessarily how it is. It is that way because you have to put yourself in the driver's seat and take control of situations. I do see where you don't feel as if you've been looking at your career. You don't feel as if you feel you've accomplished some things, Taurians, but I don't see where you feel self-fulfilled. You don't feel fulfilled, and part of that has to do with you moving on from some emotional stuff, some emotional baggage that you've been carrying. And the spirit guide through the tarot is telling me that you need to release that. You need to go forward with your life and let it go. You do need to get up and move. You do need to get up and move. Some of you need to get up and move. I see where you're frustrated with your current employment. You're frustrated with your current job. And I see that. But it also is indicating that you need to get up and go. You need to get up and make something happen for yourself. Taurians, for some of you, I see some of you are desirous of a love relationship, and I see that there's a love relationship right now being offered to you, and you're not seeing it. So for some of you who are desirous of having a love relationship, please look around you. Listen to the person that wants to take you to lunch, the person that wants to take you to dinner. That's a good, positive love relationship. I see that. I also see where some of you have not been in a position where you could pamper yourself. Some of you have not been in a position where you've been taken care of and treated appropriately and adequately. And to the answer to that, in order for you to get to a place of balance, in order for you to get to a place where you can move away from all that stress and drama, some of you are going to have to physically move. Some of you Taurians are going to have to physically get up and physically go to another physical location. So it's not just a change of mind, it's also a change of venue, a change of address. I do see where some of you have experienced a love loss, where some of you have experienced an offer of love that went in a different direction. Interesting enough, for some of you Taurians, when I look at the cards that indicate a change of jobs or you wanting to change jobs, you're frustrated with the job that you're on, you don't like your regular job that you're on, the cards, the spirit guide is telling me to advise you. You need to get up and go back to school, get up and go back to school, and if you go back to school, and if you work on getting those new skills, if you work on getting that certification, that license, that diploma, that degree, that's going to help you make more money. That's going to put you in a position to make more money. And don't worry about who's not going with you. You may have to go it alone. Don't worry about who turns their back on you. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I do want to tell some of you Taurians, I see you juggling your resources. I see you juggling your resources. And again, that goes back to where you really do need to go forward and work on that self-actualization. That self-actualization, Taurian. So some of you have been reluctant, and you've been turned down for job offers, and you've been turned down for money, and you've been turned down for assistance, and you need to get up and make something happen for yourself, Taurians. Let me look at these last three cards. I do see where this is not a time to rest. This is not the time to rest. This is not the time to sit there and cry over spilled milk. This is not the time for you to rest on your laurels. This is not the time for you to give up on yourself. Taurians, this is a time for you to allow something to end in your life and something new to begin. This is a time for you to end one phase and go to a new phase in your life. If you allow the change to happen, and if you work with this new change that's coming into your life, I see you coming to a better place financially, where you're going to be in a position to watch your resources. You're going to be in a position to accumulate resources. Taurians, this has been your general reading for the month of May 2017. If you'd like to book a private reading, please reach out to me through my through my email, onewhosees4you@yahoo.com. So that's one who sees numeral 4, one who sees 4you@yahoo.com. Look forward to hearing from you, Taurians, and if you'd like to book a reading, you're welcome to email me. If you'd like to ask my advice on a subject, I will ask the spirit guide to tell me what I can tell you. In addition to that, I'll be talking to you in the middle of the month, and then I'll be talking to you again in June. Please enjoy your May, Taurians.